Start. Okay, we're recording, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll get going here. Thanks everybody for showing up. Do a roll call. Wanda?
Councillor McDonald.
Present.
Councillor Legree.
Present.
Treasurer Mel Blimke.
Here.
Vice Chair Lorraine Vincent.
Present.
And Chair Ben Oakes.
Present.
We have quorum.
Wonderful. Excellent. Do a land of acknowledgement. As we gather, we would like to acknowledge on behalf of the downtown Renfrew BIA and our community that we are meeting on the traditional territory of the Algonquin people. We would like to thank the Algonquin people and express our respect and support for their rich history. Pardon me. We are extremely grateful for their many and continued displays of friendship. We also thank all the generations of people who have taken care of this land for thousands of years. Just before we move any further, we do not have the owl. This meeting is being recorded. What's on the screen will be there and all audio. Can I just have a motion that we're okay with this and that Councillor McDonald, Councillor Legree, all in favor? Wonderful. Okay, great. Are there any declaration of interest at this time? No. Wonderful. Can I get an approval of today's agenda? Lorraine and Mel, all in favor? Thank you. For the minutes from the July 14th meeting, any errors and omissions? No. Okay. Can I have an approval of those minutes? Councillor McDonald, Councillor Legree, all in favor? Thank you. Business arising from the said meeting on July 14th. Downtown Renfrew meetup. Who would like to speak on that? Wanda?
So we had 31 people come. Out of that was 16 businesses, as there was 2 to 3 representatives per business in some cases. Meeting went well. The biggest topic obviously was the recycling. So just a quick update. So we sent, as the BIA sent a letter with the councillors to the environmental manager, I believe, at your conference. We also sent a letter into the OBIAA, and then we also sent a letter directly to the environment. It's not manager, is not the word I'm thinking of. Environment minister. So I've no more updates other than that, but it was nice to see members out.
The councillors, do you have any updates on said meeting or will we?
So we did have the meeting 2 weeks ago. I guess we went to Ottawa. Was supposed to be Mayor Sidney and myself. The mayor didn't show up, but we had the CEO came.
Good.
So the CEO and myself did the meeting with the minister and his staff. So they were very happy that we came. They actually called out one of our staff members, which I've never seen in delegation, Amanda Springer, for all the time and stuff she's put into this. And so they understand that there is some issues and they're kind of still looking at it. So even that day when we were meeting, they were changing some of the stuff in the background. So I think it's still pretty active yet. So there was nothing in stone or anything like that, but they're going to take our information back and take a look at it. And I know there is 2 other municipalities too that from this area had meetings with them too that day. So that's about all I would say for now.
Just a quick question. There's no time stamps that we have. Like, there's no other. We don't know of a meeting in the 3rd week of October, right? Where this is coming back to a table at this time.
No.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, well, thank you very much for taking our concerns down there to that meeting though. The volunteer fair. Wanda, did you want?
So the volunteer fair is coming up on Tuesday, October 28th, and it's from 3 to 7 p.m. We do have a table there. So we do still have to have a meeting with what we want to set up for that. This is more just to remind you guys who's going to be attending your fair. Other than me, obviously.
Yeah, so that's October the 28th from 3 till 7 up at the My FM Center. Is anybody free to be able to go?
Yeah, I'll go 3 to 5, 3 to 6.
Okay, I could, you know,
I can do like the second half.
yeah,
Valley.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great,
We have council that night, so
that's fine.
sorry.
Yep, that's all good. There's at least 3.
Okay.
And let me just check my work calendar, and I'm sure I could maybe relieve you or something. If you want to start, and then, you know, you and Mel start, and then maybe me and Lorraine finish or something like that.
Okay.
So, good. Okay, no delegations or announcements, Wanda? Or are there some announcements?
There's an instant.
Okay,
Alright, so the Bonisher Bakery and Bistro is celebrating their 21-year anniversary. We have sent an email out for nominations for BIA Member of the Year to our members, and we do have some in. We have to have that sent to the chamber by next week, because then they do all of their bits.
okay,
Okay, that's it.
wonderful. Treasury report, Mr. Rumpke?
Alrighty, thank you, good morning. Got 2 months that we can have a quick look at. We did not have a meeting in July, so we'll go through the activities last month. So going to Wanda's onto the big spreadsheet for July. We're looking at admin and operations, so no changes in the executive director's salary that show up there. We have rent, which is a stable fixed expense. We had 114.34 in office expenses, and when you look at the little cheat sheet that I made, it was consisted of Valley Bites. We had an email issue receiving them. They had come and serviced us, and a ribbon. The ribbon cutting ceremony was 31.62, so that you're 114.34. Bank fees at 275, bringing that total in at 56.2373. I'll just finish this out, and then we'll pick up the year to date after August, but it's more meaningful. 4,060 in marketing. Again, let me go back to a cheat sheet, and that was back in July, so I will refresh myself. Well, we had Gillimet map design. We had the BIC and the A-frame for the market. We then had the sign, the old for O'Brien, which is stunning for this week. Curly Construction to install that sign at 678, and then Renfrew Printing for the work that they had done on the initial quote for that sign, brings us in at 4,060. Events and activities for July. We had 100 for Show Your Love. We had 300 for That Summer Night. At 900 for Music in the Sport. That being said, 1,300 brings the total for the month of July to 10,984.33. If we go ahead into August, then we can address any questions or concerns when we see the year to date. Then looking at the numbers rolled out in August. Salaries, very static, 250 for rent. We did have 350 or 392.39 in some more office expenses. Again, 180.34 was Valley Bites. We had a situation where our system caught fire. It was smoking heavy. I don't
Overheating.
overheating. So we have to deal with that. We had the A Weber renewal, and this is that blast that we use for email marketing. That is an American product. And rise in that price was basically getting drinks. BIA membership networking was 60.88, and this was for our snacks at our evening meeting, which was quite successful. So that brings that in at 59.66.26. Advertising promotion, starting to spend some money. 7-11.50 for generic advertising and social media, and that was the This we're looking at being a net zero sort of promotion as we have revenue come back to pay for the ads in the We can show that on the other recap sheet. Events and activities, 29.80. The bulk of that was the giveaways at 600, 880 for the dog days summer, and 1,500 to pay for our talent in the park in August. Music in the square at 1,500. So 29.80 for the total of that, bringing August expenditures to 96.57.76. We kind of go to that month at a glance now for August. It'll just basically carry everything forward. So we go to the stand coming into the last quarter. Year to date for admin and operations, 52,742.60. You see the remaining budget there. We still have 30% remaining in that. We have done a cash flow analysis. Wanda and myself will present that at the budget workshop. Advertising and promotion the same. Our year to date is 10,000 versus a budget of 18. Bulk of the expenses are going to hit us in this quarter. Events and activities, 53.80 versus our budget of 10, and we still have 5,500 there. And again, we've got lots of activity happening this last quarter. No gift certificate activity happening. We had in our revenue recap, we did receive some ad for the see someone we have these on something. Not sure what that was. One I can't remember. With the $100 Chamber of Commerce
Revenue,
yeah,
they bought a gift certificate.
that's what. Thank you. And then we received in settlement check from the government to support the expenditure for the student grant. So just any questions or concerns at all? I'm not gonna go any further on that. It's pretty self-explanatory. We're very tight for time this morning, but certainly open to answer any questions or concerns we have. As mentioned, we do have a bulk of the expenditures coming forward in this quarter and ready to work on the worksheet we took away for the budget. Some of the requests that was made by the chair and other directors on how to break out the budget into a different format. We've got that done, ready to go. So as soon as we can set a date then for the budget, we can finalize and get it off to the town. Okay.
Great. I'm not seeing or hearing any questions for our treasurer at this time. Can I have a motion to accept the treasurer's reports? Councillor McDonald, Lorraine, all in favor?
We do them separate, do July's and then August.
Sure. Your July, July, all in favor for July? Carried. Thank you.
Okay.
For August, Mel and Councillor Legree, all in favor for August? Thank you. Okay, chamber report, Wanda?
All right, so the chamber has had a change in office hours, so they are now operating Tuesday to Thursday from 9 to 3, and that was effective starting last week. So that new to the Frew, obviously is Wednesday, September 17th, and it's the chamber in the town putting on the new to the Frew, which we're going to be at it's next week Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. So we have sent out to the members to send stuff in if they want to add stuff to bags. And then they also have the Pinnacle of Business Excellence Awards coming up on Thursday, October 23rd, and that's at My FM Center. So reserve your tickets now.
Excellent, wonderful. The town report, Councillor Legree.
Only thing I really have is just regarding the flowers. It's all positive again this year, but we are taking quite a few complaints or concerns, I guess, with intersections. So for instance, if you're coming down up Yongo Road, past where the old Mercury used to be, and you're turning out on the main street, either go like to Tracy's store or down the other way, looking left is very tough, and I agree with everybody. Because I came out there this morning and I'm like, you're trying to look, and there's a couple of intersections, I guess, throughout the town that's the same, so. I'll take that back to the town staff, and I'm sure they've got some, I know us as councillors are getting some concerns with it, so. From the public, but other than that, I don't have anything. I'm not sure if John does or.
Wonderful problems to have.
Yeah, exactly, but they all love the flowers.
Yes, no, and we'll find those along the way. Yeah, that's great. No, that's easy. Wonderful. Thank you. Event and promotion, the O'Brien Road sign.
Okay, so if I can just pull up the picture here. The O'Brien Road sign has been up and installed, and on Friday we went out and they had the photo op with the sign. So there's your front and there's the back.
Awesome.
Sign has been completed and installed.
Perfect. Attraction and awareness boards.
At this point, we're still waiting on a decision, but Wanda, you've got an update.
Yeah, so I sent in 2 weeks ago now. We had to send in the permit for the sign. And that's where we sit. I don't know anymore. But the permits have been submitted.
Perfect. Heart of Renfrew Market. Wanda, do you want to champion that one? As you have been?
So the market was successful. Every week we had a minimum of at least 15 vendors at every one. By the end of it, people were just starting to realize it was there because there was already comments this week as why isn't the market there? So it was successful. We have realized there is a few changes needed, like in hours and things, and we're going to have a meeting with some of the vendors to see where we go next year. We haven't sent an email out yet to the businesses that stayed open. I've had feedback from a couple and they said it was worth being open, but we are going to send an email, but we do want to do it more survey style. So with their feedback, but did they help promote it as well? And did they promote that they were open during the market, that kind of thing? So we're just waiting to get that finished before we send an email out. But overall, I think it was really good.
Councillor McDonald?
Through you, Chair. And I'm just wondering, once we get that input from the vendors, and are we gonna have maybe a loose committee to sort of produce an after action report, how we can become more efficient or changes or how we can modify stuff? Is that something we can look at?
Well, we can. Your committee at the minute is me and Lisa. We have
that brainstorm just
Yeah.
come up.
And that's kind of what
Yeah.
the meeting with the vendors
Yeah,
is.
Like have that first.
yeah.
I'm thinking, and then maybe if we bring the results in, and
Yeah.
maybe even do the survey you talked about, and then after that's all done, maybe we meet together as a group informally to discuss next year.
100%.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, totally.
The downtown Renfrew map. Lorraine?
Thank you through your chair. So as we discussed, I believe in our June or July meeting, kind of decided to take a little bit of a different angle on the map than we first looked at. Sizing wise, going a little bit bigger and being able to add a little bit more advertising. Wanda did find this fabulous older map of the town of Renfrew, which I think is fabulous, going to really help us kind of narrow it down to our BIA district. But the big thing moving forward, I guess, is us finding out who exactly is qualified to help us create this map. And once we do so, we also will need a little bit of a working committee group to get everyone on the same page. And then go out and start getting some advertising for it. That's where we are with the map.
Works for me. Any questions? No. Okay. Lorraine, how about you keep going with Freaky Friday?
Oh, so Freaky Friday, one of my favorites. We have had 2 meetings already. We will be partnering up again this year with the town of Renfrew, the library and pathways. We're looking forward to some exciting changes and excitement this year. Freaky Friday will be on Friday, October 24th. Wanda has already created this fabulous poster to put up for volunteers. We've already got quite a bit of feedback about it and excitement. We do still welcome anyone that's looking forward or looking to volunteer, with setup, takedown, acting, helping with hair, makeup, any of the above. We appreciate not only from our members, but anyone in the community. So if anyone has anyone looking to do so, I'm gonna get those posters up at both the high schools this week to get more involvement from them in the community hours. And we will be having another meeting in the next couple weeks, if anyone wants to join us.
Awesome, thank you. Light up the square, take off the Christmas.
So Light Up the Square obviously is already planned. We've got the music planned, photos, we're looking at activities. I had a meeting with the library the other day, so the library is getting involved. I've got to schedule a meeting with Kelly downstairs with regards to getting the lights up. Lapines is still going to sponsor the tree. So we're adding a holiday market to the event. So we are looking to grow. We're going to have a town crier. Hopefully some elves. So there's lots of planning going on right now. And obviously still partnering with the food bank and doing what we did last year with the trees and the snowflakes and things. So there's the biggest thing there is going to be the lights in town hall. Where can we put them? Can we put them up? That kind of thing.
Council will agree?
So with regards to lights, there's a lot of back and forth on them. What are they up on the building now or where?
Yeah.
But they're kind of just hanging and
And yeah,
like they're not up properly, correct?
well,
I think everything that's up right now is up properly, but there was one that was hanging, so we got it down.
You took it down.
Yeah.
So it's not fully up.
There's one strand I think that's maybe down.
so we are looking to put lights on the like across the front of the library, the fire hall. We've got the lights to do that. We just need talent to
Cooperation.
do it. No, yes.
So, sorry.
Oh, sorry, before I forget, the other thing is it'll be coming to council. I've got to send a letter out this week for the nativity scene to be on Low Square. We do still feel that where we had it was the best place. And if the only reason it didn't get moved is because we got all that snow. But if the town could snow blow a piece out, if we get that snow again, it can easily be moved by January and not be there till March.
I don't see it. Is that so for the lights and that, is that something you want John and me to take away, or are you dealing with that directly yourself?
Oh, you could take it away.
Yeah, I think,
I can do it. I was already talking to Kelly, so I've asked Kelly for like a 5 or 10 minute meeting this week with regards to the lights.
Yeah.
We've got them to put them up. They just need to get put up, and then on. We bought extras last year to do fire hall and to do the library
Library, fire hall, and town office.
and gazebo.
Okay, we'll take it away.
thank you, councilors. That's much appreciated. Anything else?
Nope.
Wonderful. New business, the 2026 budgeted events.
This is basically just to update the members that we've already had a working group meeting with regards to the 2026 budget and events, and it's still work in progress as we have another meeting. We will hope to have the 2026 budget passed in our October meeting, because we will have to have that into the town by October 31st is in our policy.
Yeah, it's fine. Social media policy, the first review. So the,
It's up there. Tell me where you are.
okay, yeah, so the long and the short. Who wants to start on any questions? Lorraine?
I will start on a few.
Great.
Not sure if they're okay or not. In the social media, well, I'll go from the beginning, Wanda. The social media policy, it's in line 3. It says our.
Page 3?
No, first page, page 2, sorry. Under. Sorry, purpose of the policy, third line. In our official accounts, is it and social media or on social media? Cause I just had a
Encourage
moment where I was like, what is the
interaction on our
official
official
account?
accounts and social media pages? So we encourage interaction on our official accounts and social media pages.
So official accounts being the social media pages? Okay. And then there's just a few spots throughout that, the Board of Management, the O is not capitalized in some areas, and
Okay.
some it is.
That's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was,
normal.
then,
That's
yeah,
normal?
that's, no, it's not normal, that's just a mistake.
Okay, okay.
I was, cause
No,
you should have had
it's
this
so
by-
minor, but I was like, is it me?
Oh, no, you should have had this by Wednesday, and you know you didn't get it till I think Thursday or Friday, cause it's just been it was a lot longer.
So I
policy than
see
I
that,
thought.
like, where this goal is actually small and most, like, even we do town and Renfrew, it's capital T, small O.
Okay.
big R.
This is a me question, could be silly, but down in the personal use of social media, there's.
Hey. What page?
Yeah, everything else page, but,
Page 10, personal
Yeah.
use of social media.
Yeah,
So I guess it was the part about sharing, and I guess my question one directly with you would be like, when I share Freaky Friday and then commented about people responding to our BIA post, but on my personal account, is that okay? When it
You
came
can
to
sh-
volunteers,
you can share it on your personal account.
okay. But where I commented that anyone, if they wanted to comment underneath about volunteering, that was okay.
Yeah, it's not negative.
Yeah, and you're the chair.
Okay,
We don't comment to any negative.
okay, perfect. My last one was page 14 under content. The info we share,
Yep.
what exactly would be a third party events, including member events? Down
Down in the
below,
bullets.
it says like press material information partnering to those within, and then it says third party events.
Well, that would be, to me, third parties that aren't really like members.
Okay.
That would
Well, 'cause
be
I
like,
know we made it
it'd be
very-
like you sharing run for golf course, kind of. Third party.
Okay. So that's me personally as a member, not as a board member.
This here, this is basically what BIA shares. So third party events would mean, so like we would share if the hospital had something. Or
Okay,
Renfrew County had something.
okay, and I know it made it very clear with who those, so those are who our third party are.
So third party could be that, but we could look at that. I'll go back and read.
I know there was like a breakdown that said
Yeah.
like the library, the hospital, the
Yeah.
county, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you.
I think one of my questions to it is kind of stemming just where Lorraine's coming from. I didn't see anything about our personal social medias being private. And if you're going to come on to the board, I think that it would be very important that your socials are private, that they're not public, right? That when you share something exactly to your situation, it's you're not sending it that all Facebook sees that. It's your friends that are on your list that sees that. And then you're also, it's all like, if I'm not friends with you on social, right? And you try and see what I'm doing, you have to have me authorize you to be my friend for you to see what I'm posting, right? So that's standard in our industry, that you can't. Yeah, all your stuff is just private anyways. I think from a social media standpoint, when you come on, in regards to this policy, if you're gonna come onto the board, we have to show that all of your social media stuff is private. To begin with.
What do you mean, like our pages are like?
Yeah, so like,
I can jump in here
Yeah,
and
go
say,
ahead.
I personally keep my stuff private because that's my
Yeah.
own personal.
Yep.
But I feel like in certain scenarios, such as sharing a Freaky Friday, if you make that public, it's going to circulate social media a lot more than
Yep.
just populating my friends. So I guess there'd be a fine line of what.
I don't
Okay,
think
sorry.
that's what you're trying to say.
No, I guess I'm kind of just your first point.
Yeah.
Just make sure that our stuff, you're not just there.
Mhm.
You set it to private.
Mhm.
So that I can't go on in and see who you're following and your pictures and and grab stuff.
Mhm.
Right? That's then fine. Yeah, you sharing something, or I'm sharing something from a golf thing, or like, we're not doing anything we shouldn't be. Right? We're all big, like, we got 2 councilors here, we've all owned stuff, we're employees, we're not gonna do anything stupid.
I just don't think we can tell member. If they're sharing something, Dragonfly Golf Course is having a benefit or something, I don't think we can tell a member. That they have to share it privately or.
You're totally right. I'm using the wrong wordage.
Okay.
100%. 100%. The concept of at the beginning is when you come onto the board, we got to make sure that all of your stuff is private.
Like all their personal stuff?
Yes.
So I understand, well, can I jump? Yeah, I understand from like a national or international corporation or something, but is that maybe a bit too much overreach for sort of a local board? And I'll throw that out, like, is it too much managing? I think I understand what you're saying, but is it too much trying to manage the personal information of what they want to do? I'm just throwing that out. I get from where you're with your work, I understand that from the international perspective, but for us local, I don't know if we need to. If someone does shoot out a personal post that's inappropriate, there's enough networking here to say.
Yeah, I don't think, I think I'm coming from it on the wrong way.
Okay.
It's not from the post. It's from it's.
Do you mean that your personal Ben Oaks page
Mhm.
is private from the downtown?
That's right.
Yeah, okay, so I know what you're saying. But so downtown Renfrew and members don't have anything to do with your personal page?
Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that I just.
So your personal page isn't affiliated with the downtown,
No.
right? That's what, I got you.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So that if you shoot out a post, it's not.
So all my stuff that I'm just, whatever, that's my, but yeah, you can't come on. I have to authorize you so that you can see my stuff, you know, but yeah, if you're making posts, fine, right? So.
I think it's really gonna limit who can see, like, if Lorraine can't share the BIA stuff on her personal page with, say, 1,200 friends, then how's that outreach gonna happen?
I think she can, because it's a
Mhm.
public post, so she can share anything that's been made public.
But I thought we just said we didn't want a link between our personal page and the BIA.
Right, that's what we said.
So
I
how,
don't agree.
so how could I share, like, if I wanna share the Freaky Friday, I've got 1,500 friends on Facebook. And I wanna share it, but I can't because it's my personal page where, like, who shared it?
That's how you get the message out,
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
Facebook's all about.
So who's gonna share it and where if we can't share it on our
You're
personal
more
pages?
concerned about your personal page is your personal page and it has nothing to do with the BIA, but it wouldn't, because the BIA doesn't follow your personal page. The BIA follows the
Yeah,
Ben
so
Oaks Sun Life, and the BIA doesn't follow Lorraine Vincent, but Lorraine Vincent follows the BIA. So
Yeah.
when the BIA puts a post on, she can share that because it's a public thing. But we don't, like,
Sure.
I don't have anything, and the BIA
Okay.
can't to
No,
see anything on your
headers.
personal page or her personal page.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
I like, I'm a prime example, I do it all the time, not all the time, but I share stuff from the town with my person, my Jason McGree Facebook page. If Mattaway Park the road was closed or whatever, we had no water there, sorry. So I would take the town's post and share it, so all my friends, everybody can see that.
I think you just mean ensuring that our personal pages are our pages and nothing to do with BIA. Unless we share a post with the town or the BIA or something, is that?
You don't think I should share, like, not, I'm just using me as an example. Are you saying that I shouldn't take a town post on my personal Facebook page and share it?
No, that's exactly what we, yeah.
You're
They have to
thinking, you're
get these-
thinking more privacy, Ben, for your personal pages.
Worry about me.
It's only first review,
Yeah.
so we've got a second and a third.
And there's a second come back with our next meeting.
The marketing committee chair.
Oh, that I had highlighted, yeah, what
Yeah,
page
so
was that, Ben?
so page 7.
So this is, and I highlighted that somewhere. 7. Here we go. So social media moderator. So currently it's me.
Technically, I think I have access. When we got this thing up and running, like, unless I've been removed somewhere, I know that
I haven't removed you, but
okay,
look, but when I looked the other day, there's just me.
okay. Well, that would be wonderful.
So it's who do you want as moderators on the page? Because currently you've got me. Do you want to keep it at me? Do you want to add more people? This is policy, and we can amend the policy as you decide.
For me personally, I'm gonna hop in. I don't know if I really like approved volunteers. The less chefs in the kitchen, I think is the best. Personally, I think the chair, and I speak only from positions, not people. The chair is a backup. It would be good to have, but if it would be Wanda and the marketing person, right? Those are your two. If the summer student had stuff, well, gather it and want to post it, right? Because they're only here for 8 weeks. I think we can get through the 8 weeks. But then you just have essentially 2.5 people. Counselor.
No, I agree with you, keep the circle tight, and I like with what you have here, the chair or the designate, so if you get someone in there that's
Yeah.
not savvy.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
designate someone
that's
within the group, yeah.
That's right. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
someone from the board that's
And the
that's
marketing
doing it.
chair.
Yeah, we should have the marketing chair. And then, all right, that's Lisa. Now, if I'm not comfortable having my, with that jazz, get somebody other than Lisa, right?
Yeah.
Lorraine, somebody, but it's you, one other board member, and the marketing director.
That was the only.
Not now.
Yeah.
Just,
Counselor?
yeah, just a quick question, Chair. What's your input, Wanda, with regard to a summer student? Do you agree with that, or like, does that make sense from your end?
Well, so Miklas, when we had Miklas as a summer student last year, he did have access, but he never actually posted anything on it.
It filters through you if something's gonna be posted.
Yeah, and they have limited access because you can limit the
Okay.
access they have. And Nora this year didn't have access because Nora didn't have Facebook.
Okay,
So, and that was her
So-
personal preference, which was fine.
so it
So
works from your end with regard to
I
that.
just, yeah,
Yeah,
this year Nora created the content and then I just shared
Yeah.
it.
okay.
And that was efficient enough for you? Honest.
Yeah, well-
Honest. It was efficient enough or no?
It was fine.
I would think we would want to monitor what's going out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
I
it's a good
do.
idea to funnel it.
Yeah,
through.
I do.
Through the,
yeah, I don't think it's from the internal posting from 9 to 5, right? It's I've caught myself. I didn't realize that I was acting on behalf of. I was switching through. I've got one for you know, Sullivan's Cottages. I got one for Sun Life. I got my personal. I think I've even got one for barbecues. And well, I'm filtering through and I'm liking and commenting, and then I'm realizing, hey, that's not the picture that I have, and I was commenting on behalf of the BIA to a stakeholders post. Well, it's also 10 o'clock or 10:30 at night or something, you know. I'm liking and I'm saying, hey, this looks good. But perception is sometimes not reality, right? And just to limit that mistake, because yeah, I post on your personal bits and you know, there's Ben Oaks trying to be funny.
Yeah. Right.
Right?
Free scotch then.
Okay. And I'm on the wrong
Yeah.
login. That's what I think we're just trying to make sure that doesn't happen, right? I don't think that if we needed to, for a summer student, like even if we just left that as Wanda's, you know, at Wanda's, what's the word I'm looking for?
He controls the session.
Yeah,
Like,
right?
Yeah,
like,
Right.
okay, I'm gonna monitor this, and it's okay.
Hey,
Hit
yeah,
that button,
hey, yeah,
whatever.
get that done, yeah, right? I think we're all pretty. Okay. Anything else to this? My only final question is that, you know, it's us around this table, and I'm sorry that I'm only bringing this up now, but is there somebody else that we can make amendments to this? It's going to be a living, breathing document essentially, but is legal looking at this stuff? Is compliance gets a copy of this on our final review?
So this policy was basically made off of the towns. So any policy they make it get the towns first and then adapt it to the BIA, make any additions the BIA needs.
Okay, right on. Anything else to this first review?
It looked good to me. I scanned it through yesterday and I think it covers everything that needs to be covered.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Okay, great. Wonderful. Cyber impact.
So just, where's my mouse? Just want to show you. Oh, where did it go?
It's at the very top and right.
Oh, there you go. Thanks, Jason. So currently we have, I forget where everything is. Currently we have AWeber, as you would have heard. AWeber is American. AWeber only allows us to have one email group. So Kent did create two for me, but we can't do any more. We need to upgrade, and we had this discussion back a while ago. So basically I can send emails out to the membership, and then I've got another group that's for all the membership plus anybody that signs up to the newsletter. But I can't create any more email groups. So if we needed, we've needed email groups for some other bits that, you know, for just restaurants or just retail or just the board, I can't do it. So we would have needed to upgrade. And if we upgraded, it was going to go up to down here, $37.50 a month, but remember this is American, which would equal $450 a year. But I was talking to Michelle downstairs at Community Futures, and they have just gone with a new company, Cyber Impact. Cyber Impact is Canadian. It's out of Quebec. And if we go with the basic plan with Cyber Impact, this one, so this one is equal to what we've got here now, and that works out to 28.64 Canadian with the exchange rate as of last week. But if we go with Cyber Impact, I can have as many email groups as we want. and it will do their basic plan, will do everything we need it to. So for 2204 a month, which works out to 264.48 a year. Our basic plan right now, we're paying 343.68. Because, and that changes all the time with what the dollar is. So are we better to now switch over because renewal has come up, but I can get that back and switch to cyber impact. It's going to be cheaper. This is if we will probably never need to upgrade to this package because all of this is about email groups.
Yeah.
The only thing that will change here is that's the price when you've got 0 to 500 contacts. When it goes 500 contacts to 1,000 contacts, then it goes up a wee bit more, but it's still not going to be as high as what we're paying here. So if everybody's
Yeah,
happy,
doing the research, it's more efficient, less money, and it's Canadian. So to me, I would think that it would make sense to me.
and with cyber impact, you get an actual person on the phone. I've already had the video call with the gentleman. He's going to be calling me tomorrow. With the AWeber, you don't get a real person.
So do we deal directly with these companies or do we go through meet room? Like,
No, it's all done through me.
you deal directly with?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's my question is, if you approve switching to cyber impact, we have to keep AWeber till I can get all the contacts moved over. But then we would get a refund for what we've paid for the year and go with the Canadian company.
Makes sense.
I feel that where there's opportunity to save the membership money and be good in our approach, that makes sense.
What do we want to make a motion now that? So the motion would be to cancel and then
Just to switch over to.
Switch
We're
over.
gonna transition over to.
Yeah.
Perfect. So said motion is brought by Councillor McDonald and seconded by Lorraine. All in favor? There we go. Beautiful. Thank you. Councillors, the Algonquin Trail sign. Out of the, you
Okay.
guys or Wanda?
Yeah, so the Algonquin Trail sign, so I've been back and forth with some of the town staff. The suggestion has been for us to be sure where railway ends and where railway doesn't is to get a survey. But a survey costs money. And if we look at, I think, so I brought this to you just because I think I should just go right ahead to the county.
Yes.
Because getting anywhere here. If we look here, this is where it seems to end, but here's where the trail, so it's still not in the vicinity of where we would want to put the sign.
So.
So Eric should be able just to pull it up in like 32 seconds.
Eric suggested to be sure we get a survey.
Yes, survey.
Councillor?
Going with county, how does that help us? Just can you elaborate on that a bit more? Like, I'm leaning that way, but.
So I would have to contact the county with regards to a site visit and agree on a location. I'm just reading, sorry.
Where I'm going, is it more on the county line where we get the better
Visual
position?
impact.
Yeah, because it's
So
gonna
on
be
county-
too far
yeah,
back, I
then
think.
let's deal with
I
that.
think.
So what do you need from us then we go ahead with.
Well, basically, I just wanted you to tell me whether you want me to go ahead and do that, because according to like Eric's email, the best way would be a survey, which we don't want to pay for.
But the town positioning isn't as effective as going with county, right? We're all
Well,
the same.
we don't actually know where it ends.
No,
Well, I
but
travel it all the
Tom
time,
would
I
tell
know,
you
yeah.
at the curve, at the corner of Railway and whatever
Yeah.
that short street is, that's the train yard from there in. So that's the county.
That's county.
So it's
I
county.
almost-
Just instead of having to go through permits and do all this stuff, the town and wasting time, I might as well just go right.
Deal with count.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And we can speak, I'll speak to Peter, or you can, the warden. And just to see if there's or do you have a contact already?
No,
Okay,
No.
we'll see if we can get a contact
That's
for you.
next step.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm sure the county would have a survey that would define the area as well. I believe which was on our agenda about some last month. Just looking, okay.
that sign shouldn't be.
It was a sign, BIA sign.
It might, it's not the Attraction and Awareness Board? Oh, I don't know.
In the meantime, you can wait till tomorrow after we have our meeting to find out her contact and all that. Okay.
Any further questions on this trail sign? Wonderful. New to the Frew.
So as new to the Frew is next week Wednesday, we have had an email out obviously with getting members to put stuff. The chamber is going to be doing bags or pails, but we're going to do our BAA bags, fill it with stuff from BAA members and put that into the chamber. Bags or pails, and it's from 6 to 8. And we are there, so if anybody wants to come, I'll be there.
Yeah, it's 6 to 8 p.m. next Wednesday, correct?
Yep, Wednesday, September 17th.
Yeah,
You're there somewhere.
yeah, I'll be there as Sun Life, so
Same as last year.
yeah.
Not a big deal.
Nope.
I think I came last year at the end of the year, we should be able to do that again. You wanna read them?
Good.
How many bags are you doing?
50.
Yeah, that should be more than
Do 50 because the chamber does 50 bags or pails or something like that. But it was a good event last year. So,
well, it's the taking up a shared voice, making sure people know that we're kicking around and here's what we do and how we operate. So it's wonderful. That's all for our that's on the agenda.
I just want to make a note that our next meeting falls on Thanksgiving, so the meeting will be a week later. So it'll be the third Monday instead of the second.
Perfect. Thank you for that. All right, my friends, you have a wonderful day and thank you for coming.
Just let me.
What is that sign?